Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I have another interesting product to show you guys. This is the MegaDrive 2 from back in the day, and looking at the box, the unit is in very good condition. Without further ado, let me do the unboxing. Wow, look at that. Old school games. This is the manual. Alright, let's put this aside. In the box we have the controller. Such mint condition. This is great. And we have the unit. It's the console. Wow. This is the PAL version of the Sega MegaDrive 2. And this one is the video adapter. So this end goes to the MegaDrive 2 video out, and this one goes to the RF in of the old school analog TV. Here we have AC/DC adapter. This is a 10 volts adapter, 1.2 amp, really heavy. Alright, for a moment of truth, let's test the unit. Here's the MegaDrive all hooked up to the analog TV via the RF in. And I'm testing a retro game, which is a modern developed game called Shredder's Revenge. And here I'm powering the MegaDrive 2 using this 2-cell LiPo pack. Alright, let's get started. Looking good. Let's test the controls. Yeah, it's working well. This is so cool. I'm so glad that this 30-year-old MegaDrive 2 unit is actually working well. I got this from my friend Yongbun, and a big shout out to him. Thank you, my friend. It's working really well and I like it very much. As mentioned in the title of this video, I'm going to build a briefcase MegaDrive 2, and this is why I've got this carrying case. I got this for free because it's broken. I picked it up and it has a big hole here, which I patched with epoxy and a coat of matte black, so it looks pretty good now. It also has a broken hinge, which I replaced with 2 keychain rings, and that works as well. Speaking of the briefcase, I will need a screen, and here I'm using this 5 volts HDMI screen. It's really handy. It could be powered by any power bank, and it outputs audio as well. Since I'm using HDMI for my project, I will need to have an upscaler, and I'm using this RGBS upscaler. Before fitting everything in the briefcase, I played around with this RGBS HDMI upscaler, and after about 6 hours of play, the image became wavy. I was very disappointed because this unit is not that cheap. So I opened up the case and have a look inside, and it turns out that the 3.3 volts regulator is the one causing the issue. Luckily there's a quick fix for it. Here's a close-up of my fix using a 4446 diode. Now here's a close-up of the wire harness which I've made. As you can see, the 5 volts from the power bank gets spliced into 2 outputs. One output for the MegaDrive 2 to HDMI upscaler, which is 5 volts, and the other one gets step up to 9 volts to power the MegaDrive 2. This particular step-up regulator which I'm using actually supports multiple voltage outputs. To get the 9 volts which I need for my MegaDrive 2, I solder jumper A and leave jumper B open as it is. And yes, I'm stacking two of them in parallel just to increase the output current. Well, basically that's the hardest part of the build done. And this is everything fitted into the briefcase or carrying case here, and it looks really great. Let me open it up and show you what we have inside. So there's a screen here, MegaDrive 2, MegaDrive, the power bank, that's the upscaler, and that's the step-up regulator. And here are the two controllers. This is the controller from AliExpress, and this one here is the original one. And there's one feature of this carrying case which I've added. That's this lever here to secure it so that the lid doesn't get knocked over. Yep, and that's done. Let me put the nut back. Alright, to power on the unit and the screen, basically I'm using this single power bank. But first let me put in the EverDrive cartridge. It's a V3 Pro. Yep, I think it's secure. And here are two USB cables, one for the screen and the other one from the wire harness that we made. Let's plug in the wire harness USB plug first. For powering up the screen, let me turn on the MegaDrive first. It should light up. Oh wait, I have to power on the power bank. Yep. Now let's power up the screen. There you go. I'm going to use the original controller. Alright, I stopped the game at that. So that's Golden Axe, my favorite classic game back in the day. So with 2 players, I can play this outside with my friend. And the 5 volts power supply here to power on everything is really handy. So if one single power bank, we could power this MegaDrive 2, the screen and everything else. So there you go, this is my MegaDrive 2 briefcase unit. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.